you can do better than that. How's everybody doing tonight? We've got a great show planned for you here. We've got Dave Kamala from Electric Arc Radio. And our very special musical guests tonight are City on the Make. And now, the one, the only, Ian!
Are we actually keeping that take? Are we really that desperate? We're just going to keep that? It. We're not professionals. It's okay. Pay no attention to your television. Do not adjust to your set. We are not paid well for this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Drink with Ian. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I think it's one of the only times you blew it. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Neil.
It wasn't the only time. It was the third time I've blown it.
No, actually, you've blown it a lot more than that.
Oh, all right, yeah. Well, I have, yes. Ooh.
Sing. Over to the bartender of the stars, Mr. Ollie Stench.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How we doing tonight? I'm feeling a little musty because I didn't have time to do laundry before I came down here today. And I'm really living up to my name tonight. And I feel really bad because my mother taught me better than this, but I had to take my clothes out of the dirty clothes bin to come down and entertain you people today. So in honor of that, I've named a shot after my current predicament, and it's called the Dirty Hamper. And to make a dirty hamper, you take a shot of feckin' Irish whiskey. In this case, you can say the first word too, feckin'. Feckin' with an E. You take 2 shots of lemon lime soda. Take 2 shots of cola. Add a little ice. Then what do? You shake it up. Strain it. Because you want to get rid of all that ice. Because that just melts and dilutes the drink. And dude, shut the f*** up. This is my show, not yours. Dude, go over to open mic night if you need the attention. Jesus f***ing Christ. Dedicated to my new best friend, the Dirty Hamper. Shots on the house. Come here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dirty Hamper!
Oh, yeah.
All right, please pay attention to our lovely drink professionals that are coming our way right now. Oh, and tips, well, not required, are always gloriously taken. No, the forecast, we have a front of sobriety coming through the central western area of the dance floor. These people are thirsty for shots. All right, who's got them? Put them up in the air. All right, everybody, a rousing round of applause for the Dirty Hamper. On 3, I'd like a big drink with Ian salute. 1, 2, 3, salute! Ah, now that's tasty. Am I right? Testify! Can I get an amen? Can I get a hell yeah? All right, everybody. We accidentally did something popular about a year ago. I know. We threw together this little bit called Philip the Abortion Stork. And it ended up getting like about 800,000 views on YouTube. It's been the topic of a lot of heated debate. We saw this on TV and taped it for you. Just to kind of catch up with them. We didn't do this, I swear. Pay attention to the big screen, or people at home, keep watching your television.
And we're back. I'm Randy Deathrop. You're inhaling the political storm. My guest tonight is Pinky Sinclair of the communist group Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now, Pinky, hold that thought. I'm getting word that there is a There is an announcement being made right now, live press conference with Philip T. Abortion Stork, a moment that many of us, or none of us, has been waiting for. We take you live.
Please, save your questions until the end, all right? Now, I know there's been a lot of jibber-jabber in the press about me running for the office of president. I hadn't really given it a lot of thought, you know, since I've been really busy raising awareness for the plight of lesser-known mythical creatures. You know, it's very important work to me. But then I did some soul searching, and I did a few bong hits, and I thought, maybe it's time to knock off a piece of sweet lady liberty. So I'm here today to announce my candidacy for the President of the United States. Really? All right, now we'll go to your questions.
This way. Jim Jiminy, Daily Growl. As a celebrity surrounded by celebrities, how do you feel your fame affects your chances in this race?
Not at all. Everybody's running for something. You know, Kermit the Frog, Fred Thompson, King Vitamin. You know, I could go on and on. But it's important to note here that most celebrities are imaginary, and I, as you know, am mythical.
Sam Felcher, Jugs Magazine. I want to know, have you chosen a running mate yet?
You know, it's a little too early to tell. There's a lot of great talent in the field right now. Malcolm the Missing Sock Yeti, Brenda, the clitoral circumcision bugaboo. She's got a very impressive resume.
What about Sean Penn?
Probably not. Okay, next question. You there in the back.
Philip, Doug Smother, Namble Quarterly. As an abortion stork, what is your stance on children's issues?
Children, as you all know, are one of our nation's greatest natural resources. And I am dedicated to finding a way to process this natural resource into a renewable fuel so we can reduce our dependence on foreign oil.
Yeah!
Right, next question.
Philip, is there any truth that you were involved with Britney Spears' forgotten pregnancy?
All right, I made it perfectly clear that there will be no questions about my work. This press conference is over.
I don't know, girls used to like this. I don't know what happened. But, Well, we are back. Philip T. Abortion Stork making a big announcement. Is he going to be a dark horse candidate, or is he just going to be a big turkey? Well, you know where you're going to find out right here. You've been blasted in the face by the political storm. I don't know if I had a tattoo.
Wow. All right, so everybody, I guess Philip the Abortion Stork is running for president. Pay attention, because I believe, and I'm not sure about this, I think that there's some big caucus or something going on in St. Paul next year, some sort of political convention. And I only can imagine this is going to play into that a little bit. So everybody, round of applause for Philip the Abortion Stork. All right, everybody. The Twin Cities is really lucky to have our next guests on. They've been doing something really cool because, and I'm going to ask about this later because he probably doesn't like the comparison, or they don't like the comparison, but we kind of get lumped in when radio is thrown into the mix. People kind of, the Garrison Keillor gets thrown around. And I don't know if anybody here is a fan of Garrison Keillor. Well, maybe. I wasn't prompting you. Anyway, but our next guests are going in a slightly different direction with it. I want a rousing round of applause for someone we're going to talk to next. From Electric Arc Radio, Dave Salmona. More. How you doing? Look at us. We're drinking the same beer. We're wearing a Haiku Gym lapel sticker. It's like we're going to Sadie Hawkins.
Let's do it.
All right. So give me a little bit of background. What made you get into Electric Arc Radio?
Well, I met these. We were running this art gallery in Northeast Minneapolis and met this excellent group of writers. 4 writers. They called themselves the Lit 6 Project.
Okay.
And we started creating this show. We thought, you know, is it possible for us to do this, to kind of create this show with dialogue and stories and music and shenanigans, and these 4 people live in this house together, and it's really pathetic, and it's really hey,
like a lot of us.
yeah,
I live in a house full of assholes. It's all right.
yeah.
I'm one of them. It's
Yeah.
fun. And then you mentioned music. You have a house band for all of these.
That's right, we do.
Tell me about them.
The house band. We have a lot of great characters in the band. We have Mike Brady from the Mike Brady,
Oh, yeah,
legendary
of
Mike
course.
Brady band, and Accident Clearinghouse. We also
nice.
have
Yeah,
Quillo
yeah.
and Kevin Rich and all those great people. So all these people have, luckily for us, been willing to come forward and being in our band.
Yeah, nice. All right, round of applause for them.
Round of applause.
And what made you get into this? I mean, like, what's your background? Have you worked with this in the past at all? I mean, doing like kind of radio-y type of things? Because this isn't actually on the radio. This is like something you can download, something you can listen to, or something you can see live, right?
Well, we started doing it as a podcast, but now we're going to be broadcast on 89.3 The Current.
Oh, really? Oh, wow,
Every Sunday in the month of January.
nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
6 p.m.
I hope like this episode's on by January. I think it might be. Do you guys want it to be on by January? And how's the reception been?
It's been great. We've been doing really well, and we've had like these. We've kept moving up from venues so we could have more seats. Maybe like you guys.
Yeah. And real quick, I mean, it kind of has to be. I mean, I walk around with big red hair, so everybody goes, "Hey, f***ing Conan." But you're in the state that made Garrison Keillor famous. You got to get some of the from, hey, f***ing Lake Wobegon. Does that piss you off?
Not at all. I mean, I think it's great that we're from from the state, and we get the comparisons, but that's a show that has paved the way for us in a lot of ways. So, yeah, being compared to them because we're on the radio, it's fun.
Well, and all right, speaking of which, let's take a look at what you guys have. We're gonna
Yeah,
have a little short
we'll
show here.
Scene from an old show. Okay. Gina Herbach told me she thought she was pregnant, and when she did, I do what I always do when I find myself in tough situations. I played dead.
Did you hear me, Sam?
Dead. No response. Now, I don't like to break up with women. I prefer the stop calling them approach because it really seems to make the woman happier. It's true. At least I imagine they're happier. When I stop calling them, I imagine that they laugh and smile and are happy and do little dances. I don't like causing misery, but Gina had moved her into my bedroom and kept herself all up in my business. Just like she is currently. And I had stopped calling her, but it didn't matter, you see, because she was living in my room. Terrible. Gina, when the mac and cheese goes cold, you either have to put it in the microwave or throw it out.
Oh.
And I don't have a microwave, Gina.
That's okay. I don't even like mac and cheese that much. Sam, I'm pregnant.
Come again?
I think I'm pregnant, so to speak.
Whoa. What do you mean, so to speak?
Well, there's a baby in my hoo-ha, and in 9 months, it's gonna come out, and I'm gonna be its mother.
Really?
Really? In a way?
Wait. Whoa. In a way? Are you pregnant or are you not pregnant?
Yes. In the way that all things are pregnant before winter.
Wait. Gina was using metaphor, I could tell. But was she really pregnant? And if so, who was the father? It couldn't have been me because I've been on the pill for years. And then I recalled something I had witnessed a week or so earlier. I was hiding in the fort I had made out of blankets behind my huge TV when I saw Jeff Herbach, yes, Professor Monkeyback, and Gina talking in the living room. They didn't even know I was there. I listened.
Oh my God. Is that a monkey on your back?
Get it off! It's biting my f***ing ears! Get it off me! Get it off me! Ow! It quickly became clear to me that Herbach had impregnated Gina. That guy, he'd stopped taking his birth control pill last fall because it made his ankles swell up and gave him acne. Oh, yes, Herbach. And he had literally put his wing-wang in my girlfriend's hoo-ha. Yes, I like hoo-ha, too. I turned to Gina. Gina, is it really Herbach's baby?
What? Why would it be Herbach's baby?
That son of a bitch. It's not enough for him to go around flaunting that literal monkey on his back. Now he has to go and get you pregnant. Oh, and Sam text, what Herbach is doing is putting a monkey on my back. And that monkey is you and your horrible spawn.
Yeah, I guess I see that.
Oh, Herbach. You think you're so smart with that literal monkey on your back? I wonder how you'll like it when I literally punch that monkey right in its cute little face.
What's wrong with you? Are you crazy?
Crazy enough to punch a monkey in the face because Herbach got you pregnant. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want a rousing round of applause for the wing-wangs and the hoo-has of the Electric Arc Radio. And for Dave Samala. Rousing round of applause. Up next, a man who is also familiar with the written word before he reads off his script. I want a rousing round of applause for Haiku Jim.
Hey, thanks everybody. This one, if you haven't been, keeping score here, that's Electric Arc Radio. It's quality. Look them up on your local internet. Best thing about it is that they do not have any commercials during their shows, no pharmaceutical commercials, and I want to talk to you about pharmaceutical industry right now. Got a series of haiku for you. Popped proper dosage. Had a heart attack and stroke. Legs not restless though.
Haiku Jim! I don't know, can they take any more? Can they hear another haiku? Hey.
See, I have herpes. She doesn't, thanks to the drugs. Fooled ya, she's got crabs.
Ladies and gentlemen, Haiku Jim! All right, everybody, we have a quick short film for 416 Films. Let's take a look.
Come on, let's get in character. I'm so interested in Big Man's wife. Well, he's going out of town, Florida, and he asked me if I'd take care of her while he's gone. Take care? No, man. Just show her a good time, make sure she don't get lonely. Girl, you see, this is a moral test of oneself.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
Whether or not you can maintain loyalty.
Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. Pride only hurts, it never helps. In the fifth, your ass goes down.
I have to say, play with matches, you get burned.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
We're in a lot of danger, aren't we?
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Get down, get down.
You got a corpse in a car, mine's the head in the garage. Take me to it.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Kermit the Frog, Fozzie Bear, Miss Piggy, Bunsen Honey, Gonzo, Camilla, Janice, Dr. T, Eric Stoltz, Animal, Sam the Eagle, and Beagles.
Looking at something, friend? Eat my friend, Plucker.
Die, you mother!
A new film directed posthumously by Jim Henson. Hulk, Muppets.
What are you thinking about quitting?
Most definitely.
What you gonna do then?
Basically, I'm just gonna walk the earth.
What you mean walk the earth?
You know, like Kane in Kung Fu.
Oh, man, we're gonna get... take a break. We're gonna go to break real quick, and after that, an awesome band that is in my pocket. City on the Make!
You'll save money and time. You'll get the best of merchandise and service when you patronize these good neighbors.
Drinking with Ian is proud to be sponsored by gold medal winner UV Vodka. No matter if it's UV Blue Raspberry, UV Red Cherry, UV Green Apple, UV Ivory Vanilla, or UV Orange Vodka, UV flavored vodkas offer a premium product without the high price tag. Please visit uvvodka.com for additional information and recipes. And please remember to always enjoy Phillips products in moderation. There are few things in life more fulfilling than drinking alcoholic beverages while watching a TV show about drinking alcoholic beverages. The folks at Pizza Luce would like to make your current DWI experience even more awesome. You may ask yourself, or those around you, how can I possibly have a greater time than I am? Well, if you order Pizza Luce delivery right now, we can assure you that within about 30 minutes, you will be having the time of your life. In fact, our studies have proven that watching DWI while eating tasty Pizza Luce pizza will make our already super delicious pizza taste even better. We don't know why this show makes our pizza taste so good, but we think that Ian's crazy hair might have something to do with it. No beer in the Midwest has a grander brewing tradition than Grain Belt. For over 100 years, Grain Belt has been the beer that fathers have passed on to sons and friends have passed amongst each other, at local bars and watering holes. It is a beer with tradition that spans generations, which is why it has become legendary, both here and across the country. Next time you go out, ask for a premium. If there's one thing we like better than booze, it's cheap booze. And that's why we chose Merwin Liquors as the official Drinking with Ian liquor store. Great deals, a huge selection. They even have a contest where customers can win free drinks for a year. Merwin Liquors is hard to beat. Yeah, it's a bit ghetto, but up your street cred and save a buck or two. Stop in at Merwin Liquors at Lyndale and West Broadway in North Minneapolis, just 2 blocks west of 94, or visit merwinliquors.com. A portion of Drinking with Ian is sponsored by The Onion, America's finest news source, and the AV Club, bringing you reviews and commentary on the arts and entertainment scene. Available at newsstands throughout the Twin Cities and online at theonion.com and avclub.com. Drinking with Ian is nothing without our sponsors. Please support them.
And we're back. You know what? Quentin Tarantino's gonna sue us, Jim Henson's gonna sue us, Fozzie's gonna sue us, but it was worth it. All right, speaking of worth it, this next band has a new CD in stores right now. It's called In the Name of Progress. Is that my camera? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, a rousing round of applause for City on the Make!
My name is Angelo, but my baby calls me Angel. I blow out smoke rings and watch them rise up like a halo. Hanging over my head, I'm getting stoned in a bed. I'm getting good with a girl, I'm keeping tabs on her meds. I got some problems, she's just got so much stress. She likes to watch me and I sleep, I like to watch her get dressed. I'm on the accident and all I do is accidental. Said there's a movie made about me, it's available for rental. You know, it's based off the Bible and it's spoken in tongues with subtitles. That's a really big book, so it goes out for a while. There's iconic imagery of the mother and the child. There's a metaphoric scene when my kids in the bathroom tile. So come on, baby, let's do the twist. Do the chop and the chisel. Do the swing and the miss. You can walk like a duck. Massey, I'm a shaky bum bastard. I guess I appeal to the masses and my words burn with fire. I'm all kinds of connected. I got duct tape from way. I got heat from a generator. I got wood from the fire. I got something white from the water. All these pretty girls are all somebody's daughter. My name ain't important, but take a look at the bigger picture. They told you you all about it in the mornings from the scripture. Twisted lip hipsters talking all about we listen to a crooked preacher. I'm gonna take your women with me and they don't have to pay. Never tonight we're gonna party like it's 90 grams. Listen, come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Do the chop and the chisel. Come on, you do the twist. Let's do it like this. We can walk like a jerk. Do the lickety split. Double nickels on a dime. Bother working overtime. Never got no money rich. I know a girl and she's a cold-blooded killer. And she's been dancing ever since her older sister showed her Thriller. No, she just can't quit moving, can't quit shaking. Brings home the baby, brings home the bacon. Tearing up the bumps, blowing up basements. Hands are talking about pursuing an exorcism. Most nights I work contracts, tonight I work gratis. Well, whatever, man. Listen to Black Sabbath. You know how we can't stand it when the kids stop dancing. They should keep on romancing with that same enthusiasm they had as a child. Come on, realize they're wild, right? Life's place, singing and kind of bring it when you stop. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Do the chop and the chisel. Do the swing and the miss. Ah, we can walk like a duck. Double nickels on a dime, dollar working overtime. Never got nobody rich, and I wanna get rich, rich, rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, City on the Make! Again, they have a new CD in stores. It's called In the Name of Progress. Go to your nearby stores. Ask for it by name. All right, I'd like to thank our friends from Electric Arc Radio. I'd like to thank City on the Make. Most of all, I would like to thank all of you for showing up tonight. Hey, that's Drink with Ian this week. We'll see you next time!
Fabulous.